Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Talk About It, Steph. I know it is not Wednesday and it is not 7 p.m., but what it is election day. So today we're going to have a couple of guests popping on in a few minutes, and we're going to talk about the election for our primary that's going on today. We got a lot of great candidates that's fighting to be on the ballot for November 3rd, 2026 election. So I cannot wait to have these folks on. But how is your day going? I want to know. Well, I can tell y'all, this has been a very good day. I've been out going to the polling sites, greeting people, and the atmosphere seems pretty good. But one thing I have noticed is there's not a lot of people going to go vote on the other side. So maybe they're coming in later on this evening. Have no idea. But you know what? From what I've seen, everybody's kind of happy. So we hopefully we'll keep this on up. So tell me how your day is going, y'all. Oh, someone said they having a pretty good day. Well, thank you, Richard. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Well, we know that the Texas Senate race is going on, and it's going to be a tough one. And I hope if you haven't went out to go vote, please make sure that you go out to go vote. We need you to go out to go vote and bring somebody with you as well. If you know that somebody is registered to vote, take them to go vote. It's so important that we have to go vote. We have to go vote and make sure that you know what precinct that you're supposed to be at, because the simple fact is it's not early voting where you can go vote anywhere in your county. In Texas, you have to actually go to your voting location. I just seen Rodney and he done disappeared again. So I'm waiting for Rodney to pop back on for me. But we're hold on, I think. Oh, hi, let me bring you on up. Hi, Miss Lady.
Hello, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm doing great. We are live. Let me bring Mr. Rodney up. Both of y'all popped in at the same time.
Thank God. I apologize. My meeting went over. My job kind of comes first right now.
Hey, no worries, no worries. I call it my W 2 job. You know, the W 2 job, you got to be there because it pays for your insurance. When you
I was
get
going
out,
to say, pay for my campaign.
that too, that too, that too, especially the little bitty stuff. Yes, yes. But I want to take this time out to say this. Thank y'all for stepping up and running in this crazy race that we have here. And I got two, not one, but two running for justice apiece on here live. So y'all, let's give them a round of applause and I'll let them come and introduce themselves. And y'all gonna be talking about me because I'm like, where's my stuff at? There we go. I hope my audience is not confused.
It confused me. I'm
Yeah,
trying to fix my camera. Sorry. Okay.
you're good. You're good. Yeah, usually we do this at on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And today we're doing an early bird special, a special get out to vote message. So both of y'all will be able to get out here and say what you need to say to the people that will be going out to go cast their votes today. We hope you go out to go vote today. Get out, go vote if you haven't already did it. But let me introduce our guests. We have Trista Wilf running for county judge, precinct 3 in Denton County, y'all.
Yay. I do
And
want to add, I don't look anything like that cartoon. Or that
don't get me choking.
I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm gonna get on there and be like, who is that woman? And the funny thing is, Stephanie, it does it for me too. I get that same person when I do it.
I know. I kept playing when I'm like, she doesn't look like that, but okay, we're gonna go with it. Hey, it enhanced us. I'm like, she's a beautiful y'all. She's beautiful. You see her, she's beautiful. And
Oh,
there's
thank
and I have to introduce my partner in crime, Rodney. Rodney has also been on this show on several different occasions, and today is the day he's going to be saying what he has to say to the people to get you out to go vote. Why should they get out to go vote for you, Rodney? That's what we're going to be talking about. But we want to bring Mr. Rodney in here. He is running for a.
his mute maybe is on.
Oh, Rodney, you can't talk. Okay, I think it's on your side. Push the button. You see the microphone? Let me see if I can unmute you. No audio source. You don't have no. Are you in the library?
Oh
Yes.
no.
Oh, you got to be quiet. Okay, Rodney.
That's gonna be fun.
This is going to be amazing. Blink once for yes. Blink.
You could do how many paper? You could just put this up.
Rodney, you know when you get over 50, we can't see. Y'all, Rodney is out there in the field. He's out there greeting people. So this is the first time in a long time Rodney is being quiet. But
Oh, I'm disappointed since I've never met you before.
oh, Rodney is a hoot. But you know what, Rodney? There's a comment bar over there, so you can comment in there. So type in comment what you want us to say. Between Trisha and I, we'll figure it out. But we can't read lips. I can't read lips now, Rodney. Oh my god, this is gonna be too funny.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
is
have,
he stuck?
huh?
I think he's stuck.
Rodney done froze. Rodney, blink twice.
Oh no, we lost him.
It was that red moon that did it. It's the red moon.
This is my first podcast, so I think it's hysterical. I'm like, could it go any more wrong?
Y'all, this is how our day is going so far. Trista,
Oh,
how is your day going? And are you excited?
it is really exciting. I am going to get out there. So I'm going to work my W-2 job, as you call it, because it does pay my bills and my campaign. But I'm going to go out there this afternoon. Then, and as you know, I don't have an opponent, but I'm really interested to see the numbers because I don't know if you're paying attention. Well, you probably aren't. Maybe if you're seeing the post, but my precinct is for Justice of the Peace is doing so good. Dems are showing up, and the Republican side, he does have an opponent. So that kind of makes me feel really, really good, really good. So then tonight I'm going to go to Ernest Lineberger. Go, Ernest! I want him to win so bad. I want him to win in November so bad, but we're going to go to a watch party. So I have a
Okay.
full day. I got my work, then I'm going to go to the polls, then I'm going to go to the watch party. And that's after I talk to you, of course.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Don't forget the staff.
Yes.
Oh, it sounds like you got a full day. And I'm telling you, from the numbers that I'm looking at, I'm loving it. I've been
Oh,
out early this morning greeting people, and I'm like, it's just amazing to see the amount of people that are coming out and saying, hey, I want change.
I know. And, to add to it with the stuff that's going on in Iran, it's for the people who haven't voted yet. I think it's giving more motivation to get out there and change things. And I mean, my position isn't political, even though we're running as a Democrat and a Republican, but for overall, it's important for people to get out and vote, but also vote all the way down the ballot. I'm on the bottom. I'm on the pretty much the very bottom. Go all the way to the bottom when you get out of the boat.
I'm on page 2.
I'm on page 4, I believe.
Oh my God, you got that many pages? We only have 3.
So
Oh,
we have 4, but I think so we have those propositions. I believe I'm on page 2 or 3. I voted the first day I could. I was so excited to go vote for my name that I went out there and did that the first day. So yeah.
you know what? It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a good experience to go out there. But I tell you, I have been speaking to a lot of people on the other side today, surprisingly. And I'm like, here, I'm passing on my brochure. I'll say, hey, just in case you decide you want to come to the winning team, come on. We need
Yeah,
change.
we
I'm on
are.
page 2.
I've got the ballot around here somewhere, but I don't want to distract. But I'm hearing really good things about even in my going back to the JP that I have people that may cross over.
Yeah.
I've had some neighbors reach out to me, um, people of high positions within Louisville. I'm trying to be really careful how I say this, um,
Yes.
but people are really getting tired of it. Even even if the person is not doing a bad job, my opponent is not doing a bad job. I believe I can do a better job. I think that I have more things I want to implement. But I think overall, because Texas has been run by Republicans for so long and we're not doing good. If you go back to Ann Richards' time, we were doing so good in education. And now we're at the bottom. And it is unacceptable. It really is unacceptable. And I mean, that's more my personal views on it because again, I don't do anything with the JP. It's non-political, but I just want to share that.
I hear you. Wait a minute, there's Rodney again. Rodney, can you hear? Oh, he don't went and got in the car. You said he wasn't gonna put Rodney in the corner. We done lost you, Rodney. Rodney, quit playing with my emotions. Listen, Rodney, it is March 3rd, it's election day. Don't be playing with our feelings right about now. And why am I looking at your steering wheel?
He's probably got his camera turned around.
Okay, right. I can't. Y'all uh, uh, y'all let me see. Let me pull him over. Let me just pull
Oh,
you over
there
like
you are.
okay. Rodney, can you hear us? Can you talk? Rodney, why you can't talk?
He said, I have no idea.
He's on mute. Okay, there's a button on there. Click it. It looks like a mic. You put yourself on mute. See,
Okay,
that's
then.
why we need them young Dems. Because we can't never fix stuff right. We need y'all. We need y'all to go vote to handle our technology.
I have a story to tell you. So this is kind of exciting. I got invited to the Bravers Angels last weekend, and it is a bunch of they're mostly law students,
Uh-huh.
and I could see that even because they're all identified. Their lanyards are either blue or they're red. And as I was speaking, I had a lot of nodding when I was speaking about women's health and preventive or DNCs instead of using the word abortion because abortion is such a bad word. I had so many people ask for my information, and one of those kids showed up to my launch.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that was good,
yeah,
right? That was
yeah.
good.
And he is going to start being involved in the Louisville club and he's young. He's a young kid, and we need the young kids. And that's
We
why I thought
do.
about that because you were talking about how we need the young Dems. So yeah, he showed up and he was so nice and and me. I gave him my card. He's been texting me and it's kind of funny the way that he interacts with me like I'm somebody important. I'm just a person running for office. But he
I
treated me so differently, and it was so funny. And I was trying to explain to somebody, like I don't remember Stephanie at my thing when my launch what I did for the Louisville Club, and I had said, you have an opportunity to meet candidates because when you look at candidates, and I go back to when I very first met you, when we were at the same table at the Obama dinner, and you looked so pretty. You had that beautiful sequin dress on and your cowboy hat, but you were sitting next to me. And I'm
Oh
texting,
God, you went all the way back.
but I'm texting my family like I'm sitting next to candidates. Oh my gosh, this is crazy because you think, you just have such a high regard for them. And so I had my high regard moment with him, the way he's like, would you mind taking a picture with me? I'm like, well, of course. And it's like, you came to my lunch. It's very sweet of you. Of course you can take a picture. But it's kind of funny where it's come in the last couple of years since I've started doing this.
I tell you, it is the best feeling in the world to be able to go out there and meet people and actually put impact on somebody's life,
Yeah.
make an impression. Cause
Yes.
this I tell you, two of my daughter's friends, matter of fact, three of them, I registered them to vote,
That's good.
and and I tell you, when they came out to support me when I ran for state senate, and they was like, Miss Stephanie, Mama Stephanie, we're finna go vote for you right now, and I'm like, oh, that just touched my heart because a lot of the young ones don't want to go vote. But back then they were like, we want to because we care about our health and we got to have somebody fighting for women's health care. It's
Yeah.
not just a pregnancy, it's more to that, We
Yeah.
have to make a difference. And I just love to have those three, you know, engaged and helping and stuff. I think just one day once they get settled and stuff like that, they will be helping more with the party and engaging. When we got to bring more of those mindsets in because we can't think of it all. We know
No,
we got to yes.
no, 100%. And that's what I even said with when we were at the Bravers Angels and being able to get those people, both Republicans and Democrats. And it was just actually so refreshing to be with Republicans and Democrats that behaved like adults. And we're talking
Yes.
about 20 somethings and they want to be engaged. And I feel like the more, because we're older, but the more that we try to talk to the younger kids, and I do all the time, because they're all like, oh, I don't want to be involved in politics, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have anything to do with my life. Yes, it does. I mean,
Mhm.
Texas is proof. Yes, it does. Now our hands are tied, obviously, in Texas because we don't. Abbott doesn't bring things to vote to the people to vote. Like California, when they did their gerrymandering, because that's what they did, they put
Yeah.
it to the people, and the people said yes. We don't get a choice. We don't get a choice when they did the trigger law for abortions. We don't get a choice for vouchers. We don't get a choice for anything. I mean, we are one step away from wearing red suits, if you know what I mean. So, right, well, I think I'd be wearing the brown ones where I run the handsmaids. I'm not really sure because I'm older, but it's just crazy. Nothing is brought to the people. We are not a democracy in Texas.
That's true. That's true. And that's why it's so important for us to really speak to our young people and especially people that are at that disadvantage, feel like their voices are not being heard. We
Yes.
got to reach out to them as well and make sure that they know they got some fighters in here. I believe this or not, let me tell you, I went to the polling site and I'm not going to say where I was at, but I ran into one of my maybe opponent because I don't have anybody running against me on the Democrat side.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and I was like, we're just chatting. And, I just talk to everybody. There is never a stranger unless it just happened to be. But I'm talking to everybody. And she's like, you know what? I really like you. And too bad you're on the other side. I said, I know. Too bad you're on the other side. But it's amazing how people and other people were coming up and we were just, all of us were just talking. And it was good because we all feel the same way. We just have a little bit different ideas on some parts, but at the end of the
Exactly.
day, we
Exactly.
all think the same.
We
You know,
do. We do. And I keep saying that. It's like every time I talk to somebody, and I mean, now for the most part, I've kind of shunned away from because the remaining friends I had that were MAGA, I couldn't. You can't talk to them, and I hate that, but you can't. It's a fact. But like what you said, when you're just interacting with an everyday person, and they may even like let me use the word abortion. So abortion's a big thing with them. Guns are a big thing with them. But if you approach it in a different way, like I did when I was at Bravers Angels, and I said, my daughter is going through well, she not now, but she's had her child. She's not going to have any more, but she had several miscarriages. And I was so afraid every time she called me with that miscarriage, where are you? Because if she was past that 6 weeks, she was in trouble. And that's
Mhm.
where that was relatable. So if you make it about healthcare and stop using the word abortion or baby killer, because that's the other word
Mhm.
that they use, you make it more human. And
Mhm.
I mean, that's what I do. And again, I keep going back to this. My particular position is not a political position, but I'm here as a Democrat because of my political views.
We have some amazing views. It's just other people don't understand us like we
No,
don't understand them. Because I feel like we're on the right side of history.
100%.
And we women gotta keep fighting and keep going.
Fighting together, not against each other. Support each
Yes.
other.
Yes, let's lock arms and do the
Yeah,
right thing. Because at the end of the day, when I'm like, let me put myself in the 70 group. When I'm 70 plus years old, I want that next generation to be able to have all the tools they need to be able to make sure that I'm good. Because I think it's what, 75 before we can quit working. I'm going to
I
quit
think
before
it's
then.
90. I'm not sure. It's 1995. But
When you're dead, 2 weeks before you kill over.
no, it's 2 days after.
I know.
Then the benefits would go into effect.
I kind of want to enjoy a little bit of life before my
Mhm.
knees go out.
Right?
But no, well, kidding aside, it's like we all have the same problems, and we don't need to put what party is what, but we're there right now. But we can eventually wind up getting out of this, and I really believe in our next generation will wind up coming with a better solution than what we have to work peacefully. Hopefully, we have that. But I say right now, while we still got our minds in the right place, we continue on fighting for that next generation and
Oh,
making sure we give them the tools that they need to be successful. Because right now, we have issues with water being dried up because I love me. Now, I love me some AI. I do. I
are you
admit it. I can do stuff that I'm like, I can do
I
this.
I didn't know about it. So one of the JPs out in Tarrant County told me about it, and once I got on, I could spend hours on that thing. It's amazing.
It is. I sit up there and talk to AI more than I do my husband. I think he's happy with that because I ask all the stupid questions I want to ask and it answers it. And I'm like, hey, I want to do this design. Can you do this design? I just talk to that thing like it's nothing.
I do
That's
too.
me.
I keep talking to people about it, and everybody's doing the same thing. Like I named mine. His name is Steve, and he has an English accent, or not English, an accent like Keith Urban because I love Keith Urban. I'm trying to make him real.
Okay.
Maybe cut that part out.
Listen, I have on my wave, I have Jennifer Hudson as my driver to help me navigate where I'm supposed to be. She goes, exit right. I like to take stage right. I'm like, girl, me too.
I used to do. It was. I think it was Morgan Freeman. I used to have him. His was hysterical because he said other things.
You know who I'm finna say? I would love to have Samuel Jackson as my person.
Okay,
He
maybe it was Samuel Jackson. No, it was Morgan Freeman. I would love Snoop Dogg. I would never get anywhere.
is amazing. But you know what? We're talking about AI. One of the biggest things that everybody is having a problem with, which I agree, is that we gotta have some type of control over the database, right? To where they have all these companies coming in and they're draining up our natural resources, our water. So that's gonna be a big problem. And we gotta have voters that actually care about how we're doing things, make sure they have the right candidate that's going to do the work and make sure that they're protecting the environment, because the environment is a really big thing. Our air quality. We got to get some things put in place though.
We
But
had some things in place, and whatever was in there, they were removed. And to
what?
total sidebar, so I was talking to Katrina a couple nights ago. Her and Ray Stith went to a community that's around Little Elm, and they're
Mhm.
not incorporated, so they don't have the water. I mean, it is crazy. She goes, it's like a third world country, and it's a couple miles from my house. So when you're talking about this, and I know how passionate, because you talk about this all the time, it's like you may want to team up with them. They're trying to work out something with them, but
Okay.
Stephanie, it's horrible. They did pictures. They don't have proper sewage, like it's draining out in the street. They don't have garbage. They bring in big bins to take out their own garbage. And this is literally, again, a couple miles from here. It's crazy.
Oh my God. So there's no infrastructure there at
Oh,
all.
no. And so I know that 380 was going to come in and start helping, but it's just like, we just want better things, but we have some communities that have nothing. And that is unacceptable when we're supposed to be the number one superpower country. It's unacceptable.
Let's even take away from that. Texas. We are number one. I don't care what anybody say, and I know the numbers will say that we suck and we're at the bottom of the list on everything. But Texas, in my mind, I look at Texas as number one because literally in your business and in especially all the jobs I have, everything runs through Texas. If Texas like it, it's gonna go out everywhere else. Everything comes about Texas. That's why it's so important that we get these bad people that's been in power for 30 years and not letting Texas grow.
Correct.
Texas is growing. We have all these people coming in, and I know a lot of people hate California people, but they come with
I'm,
some good ideas.
I'm a Californian.
That might be why we get along. My mama was from California,
Oh, there you
but
go.
San Francisco, honey.
Well, I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Sunnyvale.
Okay. But you have all these people coming here to Texas because Texas is a lovely state. It really is. And they don't lie when they say everything is big here in Texas because Lord, that's how I gained 30 pounds being down here.
You're,
Me, everything. And me and Dr. Pepper, we got a thing going on. I just don't
oh
know.
yeah.
I, I don't know. But seriously though, the growth here is growing.
Oh yeah.
In I hear it even in our county, which is going to affect you as well. Our county is growing. We have over 1 million plus people that have moved here, and it's going to continue on growing. So we have to make sure that we adapt to what's going on. So we need to be planning 10 years in advance to be able to accept what's coming because they ain't going to stop coming because Texas is
Yeah.
big and we can handle it. But do we have the resources to be able to handle it? So that's why it's important for us to make sure that we have people in place that's working for the future right now in the future.
I have to tell you, so I'm on Project 2035, and a lot of the stuff that is going on right now started 10 years ago. And
Uh-huh.
let me rephrase that, Louisville 2035, because you get Project 25, that gets confusing. Louisville 2035. So they've got, roads and all the issues. We have a lot of issues with an area on 121, but we're working on that. So I'm on the committee of growing Louisville. So they are working on it, but it's like no sooner do they get there, I don't think they're using their projections good enough because we're right back to where we need to expand some more, and we're running out of room around here. We're running out of room. So then what
I
do we
think
do?
we're gonna have to stack it on top of each other
I
and make big old huge. I listen. I got issues with height, so I
Me
don't know.
too.
I don't know if we can go any higher. I'm gonna
Precisely.
I'm gonna have to have a driver to that point where we have this massive interstate that goes up higher because I'm like I don't like doing roller coasters like I used to,
Nope.
but we're gonna have to build upward. That's
And those
what's going
side
to
rails are
happen.
not high enough either. Like I feel on my big old SUV, it's gonna if I hit it, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah,
But I want
yeah.
to I want to talk about what you're saying about Texas being number one. They are number one in the economy, but they're bottom with everything else. And I don't understand because we do have the resources. And
Yes.
Abbott continually talks about that $33 billion surplus. What are you doing with it? What are you
Nothing.
doing with it? You are literally stealing money from public education, stealing from my grandchild, who that's my grandchildren are my passion, stealing from his special education to give these vouchers. Why aren't you using that surplus? What is that surplus for? What are you waiting for? Because you sure don't need it for disasters. You take money from the government. You don't,
You
you
know,
know,
they still haven't fixed what happened down south. They're still struggling down there. So what if they have another flood to come through there?
yeah. I mean, we could talk about this all day about Texas politics and what a mess it is. It could be a good state. And I'm
Yeah.
really hoping after November that we are going to be a good state because Dems are going to win. Dems are coming out. We are
Yeah.
sick of this stuff. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a tough fight. It's not an easy fight, but it is doable. It is really doable.
Oh,
Did we
Rodney won't
lose
be able to come
Rodney?
back on. It's just us, but we're doing good. Rodney's not going to be able to come back on, but that's okay. Hopefully, he'll join me on Wednesday. Rodney, if you're listening, join us on next. Join us Wednesday. Just pop on with me Wednesday.
He's like,
We're gonna be crying together, or we're gonna be like, "Hey, let's go!" But I'm, you know what? Regardless of the outcome, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, let's go! Let's go! We got to win this, y'all. We got to help each other out,
yeah.
and let's go."
It's when we become one team and we all work together. That's why I just want to get past these primaries.
Yes,
And
yes,
then
because
we'll
it's
back whoever wins. In every category, we will back whoever wins.
yeah,
Period.
and actually help because one thing I've seen today is that they have a whole brochure of who's on their ticket, who to go vote for. And I'm telling you, if you're a precinct chair and you're listening, please make sure you have that and pass it along. So when we have elections and stuff going on, that everybody knows who's on that ballot, you know, and we
Uh,
got to have somebody out there greeting people. You know, candidates are out there doing it, but we need help, you know.
Sorry,
Let's
I was trying to look because I was a precinct chair, so I still had to work my precinct. However, Rachel Smith, who is amazing, did my precinct. I have close to 400 houses, close to 300 people. No,
Ooh,
it's the other way around. Sorry. It's 300 houses, close to 400 people in my precinct. And I couldn't do it because, as a candidate, you're so busy. Plus, we have a full time job, plus all the other stuff that happens. So she
yeah,
did it. But we call them white sheets. And they're cheat sheets. So when you walk in the polls, because you can't use your phones.
right.
So everybody in our area that Laura Haynes is under or is over, we do white sheets. So that's something that other people need to do because it is very helpful. And I have people in my neighborhood that have texted me and said, "Thank you so much for that. I gave it to a friend. They used it because when I voted, a guy walked out and he goes, I didn't know a single person on that ballot."
Right?
And it's like, at least this gives them somebody that, the majority of the people within your party are saying to vote for.
Right.
So yeah, and I remember doing that going in. I always went for the woman.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you before I got really, really involved in politics out here as a candidate, I'm looking at the sheet and I'm like, why is nobody running?
I being from California, so I moved here 30 plus years ago and I lived in Arlington and I would go to the booth and I'd look, I'm like, why don't I have a choice? Like I didn't understand, coming from California because, we're more democratic
Yeah.
and it was just very weird. And it's been that way. And then we just got to the point after that guy got elected back in 2015, 2016.
Hmm.
Um, we just stopped marking anything. Like I'm not even going to give them before. It's like I would mark because I don't know. I didn't know. And it just, when you don't know, you don't know. That's why we have to educate people. It's so
Yeah.
important to educate people. Keep that mark blank.
Yes.
Or
Trisha, you know what? That's one of the reasons why we have Let's Talk About It stuff, and I trying to kind of change the content of it to where people can meet the candidates and get to know who they are instead of 9 times out of 10, regular people are busy working. They don't have time to go to a farm or go to wherever we're at. So we
Right.
got to meet them where they're at. You know, they're
Right.
on social media. If we're talking, having a media, our streaming service where they can get a chance to talk to or listen to the candidate instead of that 2 minute stump speech. You can't read a person in 2 minutes. I got to, sit back and talk to you. Like I spoke to somebody today and I'm like, yeah, and I really like you. Too bad you're on the other side,
Yeah.
but I'm like, dang,
But you don't
we got,
know what they're thinking afterwards, you know,
yeah,
because they did have that opportunity to talk to you.
yeah, but yeah, shake hands and stuff and just have a conversation. Let's drink some coffee and talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that just gave me an idea. Y'all be thinking and talking at the same time. Okay, we're gonna have a let's talk about stuff over coffee.
That's all we need. And really get us charged up.
I- Listen, we're gonna be busy running all the way up to November 3rd. And November 4th, we're all gonna be passed out. Don't call me, don't do nothing. I'm knocked out.
Yeah, I, I'm trying to plan a trip to go to Kauai. It's our favorite place to go right after the election because no matter what the results are, I'm going to need to go there and just take it all in, take it down. I mean, you're nonstop. This is nonstop.
Nuns. I know. I feel, you know what? I'm like, I swear I feel like I have ADHD because I'm so busy. I got this dude. I got to plan somebody's wedding too on top of that.
I'm
And
doing
that's,
my class reunion.
if you need help, holler at me.
Oh, no,
But
I'm good. I'm good. I like doing, you know what? I think, and it takes a certain person, and I think it's people like us that do all these different things because you can't be in
yeah,
politics without being able to do 90 different things at one time.
you know what? I think it's because I'm an empty nester and I need to be able to free up my time and nobody's here except for my husband and the dog. And the dog just, I don't even know where Bentley's at. He hides. And my husband, he's like,
My husband will participate in some, but I gave him permission to not have to go to everything. It's a lot. And he's just
wrong
like,
thing to do.
say that again?
Wrong thing to do because if you give him permission not to, then they be like, I got a football game. What is it? It's basketball, baseball season. Yeah. So I
My
know you.
husband has missed cowboy games for me. So
Oh,
yeah, so he's very supportive. So I don't worry about that. But that's why I try to give him a break because he thinks he should go to everything.
you know what? That explains it. So my husband won't go to an event with me because that's it. Because he knows I'm not wearing a cowboy jersey, and they probably gonna win.
I'm a 49er fan. I will never wear a cowboy jersey.
Oh my gosh.
Are you
I would
okay?
not say that. I'm like, y'all, I just invited her on here.
My husband is a diehard cowboy fan. We actually have a flag that's half and half. It's we're a house divided. But I
Yes,
do root for them when they're on TV. It's just really hard when they're losing all the time.
I know. They're like that. I can't get right. They've been like that feel like 30 years. I can't get
Yeah,
right. I
they
love the
can't.
Cowboys, but I'm a Saints fan, and so my house is
Okay.
divided too. It's divided too. But
Yeah.
I like both teams. I really do. I really do.
Oh,
But
I don't. But I
they don't.
will root for them. I
My
will root.
family just. Oh, I was going to tell you, my family just don't like it when I have a Cowboys jersey on because they swear they losing. So y'all don't be picking on me. They don't
Uh,
be losing because I wear the Cowboy jersey.
Now I dressed my grandson when he was little. He had the whole garb. He had the Cowboys shirt, the hat. He had it all. When in Texas.
Oh, right. I know they. I know everybody's on lunch and stuff, but we're gonna get to a couple of topics. So, how do you think this election is gonna go for tonight?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Okay. I. You want me to tell you results?
No. You
Good.
think we have a good turnout? Well, I don't want to jinx anything.
Right. Um, I mean, honestly, I don't know who's going to win, so I don't even have an answer for you. I think it is going to be interesting because Republicans are known to vote on the day of election, but they were
Last
coming out. So I'm really curious because, like you, I don't have an opponent, but I can see who voted for me. You can see those numbers. So I am really curious about that. And I will be up very late watching TV to see what those results are. But I think it's a good time for us. And it's unfortunate this war that's going on, but it's bringing more people out. And
yeah,
it's also going to have those people that are undecided go our side because we got some problems in Washington, huge
we do.
problems. And so it's going to be interesting on who's going to be there in November. But I have such high hopes. I really do for Texas. I think that we're so close to turning it. And we have so many great candidates, so many great candidates.
We really do.
And
I agree with you. I,
what,
I agree with you 100%.
yeah, it's we're just in very weird times. I mean, what was it, Saturday night, and I woke up and my phone had been blowing up since 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, what's going on? And he bombed Iran. And it's like, what? Without congressional approval? And nobody's doing anything? It's very scary. It reminds me, and I think I'm a little bit older than you, maybe a lot older than you, but I remember being a child and being afraid of Russia.
Yeah,
And and we always had the bomb drills because we were worried that Russia was going to invade us. And then we have this guy over there doing everything to try to get us in a war with all these people. And it's like, I'm not afraid of other countries. I'm afraid of our president, to be quite honest. What he is doing is scaring me.
yeah. Especially when you don't have anybody in the House or the Senate
That's
that's standing up. Now, I'm sorry, but Al Green, Congressman Al Green, can only do so much.
no. And look what they did. They censured him. And
Yeah,
Margaret Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert were able to behave the way they did. And all Al Green did the last time and this time was put a sign up and they escorted him out. And it is disgusting.
it is. It is. So I have, you know what, that'll have to be on the other, that's gonna have to talk about that on Wednesday. Cause I'm like, woo,
I didn't know what our topic was. I kept looking. I didn't know what it was. So I thought we were just,
vote. Go vote. We're supposed to get people out to go vote. You know what? This is the message. Y'all, are you happy about what's going on right now? Do you have a son or daughter that's in the military? Do you have a spouse in the military? Do you have a spouse that's retired? It's a big possibility that they could recall those retired people up that signed the paper that says they're in the military the rest of their life. They could be called up. Now, I have an active duty child that's in the military, and like you said, Saturday I woke up and that was one of the first things he done bombed them, and I'm like, oops, I'm saying no, okay, you two, don't strike me, but they did the B thing, and I'm like,
oh,
I call
yeah.
my daughter, and I'm like, I said no, she already got enough on her mind. I don't want to stress. And then a friend of mine is in the military too, and I'm like, are they okay? I said, nope, let me calm down. That I felt like as a wife of a spouse that went into 3 wars while we were married, I was sitting up there like, I'm getting PTSD, you know?
Yep.
And right now, some my friends and my daughters, they're all here in the States, but you never know when they're gonna get called up to go. And then when you had this, somebody was going around talking about, yeah, the sleepers. Well, my
Yeah.
father used to talk about there were sleepers here when Ronald Reagan was in charge,
I
so I always
Every
know we had sleepers here.
yes, I mean 9/11. I know that they came from, well, actually, they came to the United States and, did what they did to the World Trade Center. We are not safe. Like we used to think we were safe, and 9/11 happened. Iran is over there bombing every damn country over there that they can because they don't care. So
In the bases.
we don't know what their capability is. Are they going to start bombing, European countries, and then eventually it comes to us? We don't know. So it is
Yeah.
very scary. It is very scary. And like you said, Congress is doing nothing, where at least he was in check. He had good people that were stopping him from doing what he's doing. That man is rogue. He is rogue.
Yeah. He wakes up at 1 o'clock and not to go pee to see how he can screw America.
That's
That's
true.
that's that's how I look at it. I don't care if people get mad at me or not. That man is, I feel like, and this is my opinion, disclaimer, it's my opinion. I feel like the commander in chief is anti-American because
Oh,
this
yeah.
this is the reason why I feel that way, y'all. So don't be cussing me out or whatever if you like him. He does not love this country. If he did, he wouldn't be doing the things that he's doing. Now, yes, what happened over in Venezuela, that guy was a POS. He really was. We just need
100%.
systems to go and do something about it. He was a
Not
POS.
Trump's job. Not Trump's job.
Thank you.
Not his job. He is not. Though he said I can do whatever I want. No, you can't.
He's like a toddler.
Yes, he is worse. My granddaughter, who is 6 years old, is more intelligent, speaks better, and is a better human being than that man could ever be.
Yeah.
But in bringing this to vote, it's like I don't believe in conspiracy theories. Sometimes you're like, that seems a little okay. I don't know how he won. I do not know how he won the popular vote. I know that Elon Musk has some kind of control over those, that Starlink. I really feel something's not right with the last election. I don't know how more people would vote for him after January 6th.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna put this in your ear. I don't think the votes was right when he ran against Hillary.
Probably not, but in her favor. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
he all he kept saying, well, so I agree with 20. I agree on every single one, but Biden definitely won. I mean, people came out, but Trump wasn't in there and he didn't have his cronies in there. Before it was he had Russia. And then the second time he had Elon Musk. I don't and I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. It is logical that a man that was as bad as he was the first time killed over 1 million Americans because of his lack of response to COVID, and
Mhm.
he ruined what Obama had done. We had a great economy; it was handed to him, and he destroyed it. And then Biden comes in, fixes it, and then this guy. Have you seen the stocks today?
Yeah.
They,
Horrible. I'm scared to look at my portfolio right about now
oh,
because it's probably horrible.
well, I keep mine on the little stock thing on my phone, and it's just like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it is so important to get out there and vote. But
It
I was going to say something else and I can't. I lost my train of thought just because it's just so frustrating. Where we're at. We
yeah.
we we would not be where we're at right now. But you know what? I have to say this. At least Democrats care. At least they're coming out, and a lot of other people are crossing lines so we can have a better Texas, so we can have a better country. I do have faith. I have faith in our young people. They
Me too.
are, even the Republicans, like I said, these young Republicans are like the Republicans the way they used to be. They have different values, but they're not haters. They don't hate us.
That old soul.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have to agree with you.
we're just, I don't know,
We
it's mind boggling.
I got you, sister. It's like this here. We're at a time in our life, and maybe because I know I'm in the middle of this age, I'm up to the hill, but
Yeah.
we
I'm
have
just,
to.
I'm just kind of creeping on it, creeping.
I know it's ready to drop down in any minute now,
We're going to be on that roller coaster that we absolutely hate.
right? With no brakes.
No, no.
So I really, you know what, I'm gonna say this here. I really have faith in our youth
I do
on
too.
both sides. I
I do.
really believe they have a mind. If I'm like, have you met these what is it, Generation X? No,
I
what are
don't
they?
know what they are.
These?
I don't know. They keep
They,
changing.
I'm gonna tell you, these are not only are they very savvy when it comes to technology, they are really smart.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
just have to listen to what they're saying. And if you actually talk to them and actually listen to what they're saying, you'll be like, why didn't I think about that? Like, yeah, you're right. We're so busy thinking about competition instead of really just pull it back and kind of like listen to the questions that they have and the answers that they give. I had this young man, Morris. Morris was like asking questions. I was like looking at him like, nah, I know you ain't, you under 25. I
Right.
said, and I'm looking at him like, that's our next senator right there. I just loved the conversation that I was having with him, and I was like, huh, he's very smart. So y'all doing a good job with Morris. Morris know who he is. I just love me some Morris, but he really was like, and I'm like, if he's at the age that he's at,
Are you talking about Morris Morris?
yeah, Morris
Oh my
Mims,
God. My,
yeah,
my,
it, that
I adore him. My next door neighbor loves him. Loves him. He's
I'm
just so,
telling. Let
he's
me
so
tell you, I'm
great.
gonna put that. Trent, he could run right now. If he ran for office, I would freaking vote for him
Yeah.
because he's like, he's very energetic. So, Delia, you and your husband, y'all doing a good job with him. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him a shout out. I
Yeah.
ain't
Me
he ain't
too.
paid me for this, y'all. I didn't get paid for this, but I'm gonna give Morris Mims a shout out because he's an amazing young man, and we saying it here first. March
Yes,
3rd, 2026. Be on the lookout for Morris. Morris gonna run for something eventually, and
he
I
will.
think he will be great. He's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, he's a great, and he's, gosh, he's so good. Like my granddaughter loves Delia and Morris, and they took her for a couple hours. I mean, they just, he gets along with everybody, either the
Yes,
older, the middle, whatever. That's why he'd be a great politician, like you said. He would be so
he
good.
would be. I could see that in his future. You know, when we
Yeah,
need more like him,
one
that's
hundred.
gonna be engaged. Don't come. How can I say it? Don't come rough. He just he reminds me Big Easy. He just like
He's just so,
chill.
I don't know how to. He's got a gentle spirit about him. You know, it's like, and when he talks to you, he makes you feel so important, no matter
Yeah,
what you talk about. I mean, he's just, I just love him. And he's so handsome too.
he is. He is. I'm like, if my daughter was single, but he's such a sweet person, and I think that he would be an excellent candidate in the future. He really would because I'm like, man, we need Morris on our team to
I
help
know. You know
straighten
what?
some stuff out.
Julia may not want to get rid of him because he's kind of her side person. It's like
I
where Julia is, he
I'm
is.
jealous.
Yeah.
She got the perfect campaign manager right there.
Exactly. Exactly. And he's great at it. He's great.
He-
We did a podcast last weekend and he basically directed it and he was great. He was so
he
great.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to that one too, and yeah, he's amazing. He really is. That's why I was speaking so highly of him because I could see a future with him. Now, y'all don't get jealous. I see a future with a lot of folks, but that one right there, he is one to be on the lookout for. And I'm telling you, we need to mold him to be able to, who knows, be the next governor of Texas. You just never know. But when you train them right, they're gonna do the right thing, though.
That's
So. Woo, y'all, I know it's almost I don't spent your whole lunch day talking and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But Trisha, I'm gonna put you on here. Trista.
it's okay. Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
I I have a coworker that's named Trisha too. I'm like, oh
I got a
Lord.
neighbor who's called Krista, so that's
Ooh,
even worse.
Oh
Anyway,
wow.
go on, go on.
So I'm gonna put you on a spot, and you can get out there and tell people what you want them to do as far as supporting you. So I'm gonna put you out there. How can they reach you, and what do you need from them to do?
So, as she had said, I am Trista Williford. I'm running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3 in Denton County. It covers Louisville, Highland Village, and Copper Canyon. If you want to check out my website, it is Trista for Justice at lovable.app. And maybe we can put that in the chat. I don't know if that's even something you can do, Stephanie.
Put
I'm
it in
also on
comment.
Facebook as Trista for Justice of the Peace. You can also look up my personal page, which also has a link to my Facebook page. But um, what you can do right now, I don't have an opponent, but get out there and vote. I know today's the last day of voting, but get out there and vote. There's so many people that are good on the ticket. Vote all sides, go all the way down the ballot because I'm pretty much down at the bottom. I believe I'm one person or one line up above the propositions. Um, just to give you a little quick little thing about me, I have been part of Louisville for close to 20 years. My family's lived here for decades. I am an accounting professional. I have to go by rules, by laws, a lot like what the Justice of the Peace does. I have had real life experiences. A lot of people that come before a Justice of the Peace have experience. And I feel that I would be the right person who would do this position with empathy, understanding, but by doing it by the law. So again, I am Trista Williford running for Justice of the Peace, Denton County, Precinct 3. And Stephanie, thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome. I just, when we were grooving and I'm like 1 o'clock, it make me think about, maybe we should switch this over to one. No, because Dell can be at work. But I love this, and I have to bring you on. Be on here Wednesday so we can talk
I
even
am.
more.
I will because tomorrow, then I can be excited. I can,
Um,
you
I
know,
just know who I'm running against.
you know what? My guy has he has an opponent, but I don't think he's going to win. So I know who I'm going against. But I'm just excited about our other ones that are Precinct 6, JP Precinct 6, two absolutely wonderful women. They are both
Yes.
very capable. It has been a tough decision because both of them will do a great job. And
Mm.
then on the other one, I'm not going to say anything. Go, Ernest. That's all I'm going to say.
I know. You know what? Whew, I was sitting up there. I had to start from. I've never done this. I had to start doing the proposition first. I
Yeah,
voted for myself, and then I did the proposition because I was sitting up here like, Lord,
I know.
I just don't know. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who makes more sense to me today?
My husband voted for me first. I couldn't. It was like the anticipation of
Yeah.
turning that page and then seeing my name on the ballot because this was my first time. So that was exciting. So even if I don't win, I'm so proud of what we've accomplished, and I'm just in the beginning. I'm so proud of all the Democrats coming out,
Me too.
all of them. They've all worked very hard, and all the people like Laura Haynes, Rachel Smith, Antonella. I could tell you all these names that have been so amazing. Uh, we have a great county. Great county.
Yeah.
Ask Delia. We're the number one county in the state of Texas.
We do have you know what? Sometimes we're silent, but we're very deadly. We go out there and get shit done, as Delia
Yeah,
like to say.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
We get it done, and I would like to shout out the precinct chairs of Denton County. Y'all are doing an amazing job helping the folks that are being primary. Thank y'all for everything you do. Laura, yes, ma'am, you're gonna have my brochures right there in your hands because I know you're gonna be hitting the streets, passing it out to everybody. But I want to say thank y'all for everything that y'all have done. And to everyone who has donated to my campaign, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But don't just donate. I need volunteers. I know I look like I can handle 50,000 things at the same time. I found out I'm not Superwoman, but I
I
need you.
Me too. I always thought I was.
Right? So we need you. I need you. So go to www.draper for Texas. I made it real simple.com and volunteer. If you want to donate, yes, we will take your money to go buy some signs and brochures and pay these block walkers that'll be walking in the heat for us coming this summer. So please help us. Please support Trista and her campaign. We need volunteers. We need everything. So let's join together and let's get the job done. And I appreciate y'all for taking out your lunchtime to listen to what we had to say. No, we did not stay on topic at all. I told you I feel like I got the adult ADHD, but I love y'all. Thank y'all. And please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I would love to get to 1,000 people on here. Hey, that's a challenge. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers because with you, I can get more candidates on here and y'all can hear about what's going on in their lives and what can we do better. But until then, I'll see you Wednesday, 7 p.m. Y'all, thank you. Have a great evening. And if you haven't voted, Trisha, what we
Get
tell them?
out and vote.
Right. What she said. Go vote and take somebody with you. All right, we're out of here. Y'all have a good one. See you Wednesday night at 7 p.m.